can tell Richard is a deep thinker. We need some of those, right? Me, little shallow. Look at shiny objects all the time. So it's a good give and take, but we support Richard 100%. So who knows Jay McMahon here? Anyone know Jay McMahon ran for AG? Jay and I became good friends. He's not feeling well today, so he sends his regrets. But Jay and I became good friends when he ran for AG. He was MC at an event on Monday night in Buzzards Bay. A lot of you were there. And he gave me this advice, which I didn't follow. He said, Adam, when you're speaking, only drink one adult beverage. Now, the problem in my defense was, the waitresses told me, listen, if you're drinking, you don't have to wear a mask. But we don't want any problems with the health department. So I just said, well, just run me a tab. And then she was like, refill it. So by the time I left there, I left some of my clothing there, and I really didn't get my points across well. But one of the points I was trying to make that night, I was talking about synergy in business and synergy with the United Cape Patriots and the Republican Party. My message was, it doesn't mean take those 20 people and those 20, now you have 40. It's more of a 2 + 2 = 5. We created something we could not do independently. And the way this is working is, on the Outer Cape, where Jennifer's the United Cape Patriots leader, she brings together conservatives every week. We started, it was cold out because we were standing in the snow at Gulf Pond in a circle and talking about what we wanted to do in that community, okay? And we meet every week out there and talk about how we're gonna pull back that community. There's no more Republican town committees out at that end of the Cape. They died of neglect. Shame on the Republican Party, right? But the synergy is Tim Hickey, who's the disc jockey today, among other things, stood up. He's got people, he lives in Truro, and he's ready, just about ready, to start a Republican Party in Truro. So thank you, Tim. So that's the synergy. So United Cape Patriots, right? We're giving the chest compressions. We're trying to keep the patient alive, right? And we need Republican town committees to do things like election integrity. So it is very important. So back to Jay. He sends his regrets. Wish he was here today. Another thing about Jay is, this truck was involved in a little incident in P-Town some time ago, where I pulled up. I was actually on the ballot the first day of early voting. I was on the ballot. Trump was on the ballot in a primary because some lunatic was running against Trump. Pulled up to the town hall. Where's George? There's George. George is with me, who later on in the court hearings turned into George Perry, Marine veteran and witness. There was media reports that that gentleman was placed under citizen's arrest. Jay McMahon coached me later, there was no citizen's arrest, Adam. I said, you're right, there was no citizen's arrest. But Jay helped me through that because, believe me, the Moonback community went after me, civil rights charges, everything else. And thank God I had Jay McMahon. It took months to unravel that. So thank you, Jay. All right. So the next speaker I'm going to introduce is Dave Steinhoff. Dave is down in Fall River. He's in I'm fascinated by Dave. He's a dentist. First of all, right? We don't have many deplorable dentists. Well, we have one today. He's about to speak to you. He started a group pretty similar to United Cape Patriots called CORE. He'll explain that to you. He's on the weekly rhythm too, because he gets it. He typically has bonfires behind his dentist's office. A lot of beer drinking going on. So you're going to enjoy Dave. Dave Steinhoff. Welcome.